Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode of Darwin Mountain Bike Life. So what I'm doing today is I'm just getting out and doing a tiny bit of a trail maintenance session. So I've come down to Spokes. I've ridden here a couple of times. I've already done a couple of small things, but yeah, I thought I'd show you what I'm going to take along with me today, and what I'll probably be starting to take along a bit more often in my rides, because we are in our tropical wet season. As you can probably tell, it's 8:30 in the morning, and it's dark and overcast and a little bit rumbly, and yeah, it's going to get quite wet. Anyway, let's have a look at this gear. Okay, so as you may be aware, I hate riding with a backpack, but unfortunately I really don't think I'll be able to strap this stuff to my bike safely. So what I brought along with me is well, let's start with the easiest one. So I brought along some AeroGuard. Now there's a lot of extra water sitting around, mosquitoes are breeding, you know, so you don't really want to risk getting sick from that, and you know, you don't want to be uncomfortable. So what I do is I actually carry some extra strength, tropical strength AeroGuard with me, and yeah, so that just, you know, sits in one of the side pockets of the backpack. Now from my previous videos you would have seen that I usually carry a Ziploc bag. This is actually a dry bag, small little 1 litre model. So this will fit my phone and GoPro batteries and everything in that, like in case it starts raining, which there's a good chance today. So good set of secateurs. So these are a good heavy duty set of secateurs. So they're pretty good to carry along with you as well. The other thing that I've got as well is a fold out saw. So let's, okay, so we realised, oh, there we go, it's maybe a bit too far, but yeah, so a good saw. So this one has seen a couple of seasons, it's still sharp. Yep, and that just folds up and that goes in the backpack as well. Now last but not least, a little shovel. Now you're not going to move heaps of dirt with this, but it is going to get you out of trouble. You're going to move a little bit with it. You know, you've got the little saws and stuff on the side, although I don't really use them. The other thing that's really cool is once you fold it out, you can actually, and what you do for this one is you just do it up right there. So if you have it this way, you can actually use it as a bit of a pick, which is going to be really good, because the main thing that we've got at the moment is trying to divert water off of the trail. So what I can do is use this to put in some earth buns or move it around completely. So yeah, great thing to have. So what this does is it all goes into the pack. Now I've actually got some extra gear. I can do a separate video if you guys want. Just leave a comment down in the description. Yeah, leave a comment down below. This is all the stuff that I'm taking. Well, apart from the phone, I'll always take that. This is the stuff that I'm taking because, well, you know, I need to film these YouTube videos, so it pays to have, you know, a couple of mounts and a spare battery and all that sort of stuff. Anyway guys, let's get cracking. One thing I want to mention as well before we get started is we're on the hunt for 250 subscribers. So when we reach 250 subscribers, we're going to be giving away some Reckless Race Concepts gear, and I'll actually show you what it is. So I'm going to be giving you a brand new one of these, nice cool mudguard, and they are great. And I'm also going to be giving away one of these, a bath. Now I've worn it today to keep the bugs off of my neck. If the sun does come out, I can pull it up, you know, and it's a good thing to have. So yeah, anyway, 250 sub, get onto it. This needs a tidy up. Okay, so I'll just explain to you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these secateurs and just get rid of all of this. Now, the way to do it is you want to cut as close to the base as possible, because if you cut it up high, it'll actually start branching out and everything, and yeah, you don't really want that. So we'll get to work on that and we'll see how it goes. Okay, just before we continue on, I want to show you the reason why it's a good idea to wear gloves, and I've got the long sleeves on today as well. That little bugger there would make me hellishly itchy. You know, and here's one of his, you know, spores that he left behind. So wear your gloves, wear some long sleeves, you'll be fine. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty overgrown on each side. What really needs to happen is to come through with a weed whacker, and, you know, decimate it all, and then we just get some poison over the top. But the one thing that I wanted to show you was this. So this was a failed project a while ago. As you can see, it's nice and built up, you know, and, you know, we can fill that with rocks, logs, everything like that, because there's a little tiny creek here, which, you know, we've got a little bit of rock armoring just so you can get across it. But yeah, so we may come back at another stage and we may finish that. It'll just be a little drop over the creek and off you continue up into the trail. But that is for a bigger project. I haven't got the tools to do that today. This may be more of a problem. We'll have to come back and get that another time. Yeah, just a whippersnipper, weed whacker, whatever you want to call it, and then just get some spray over the top of it. Because at the moment we can still see the trail, but that could surely change. I mean, if we just have a look at it when you're coming around the corner, you know, it's starting to overgrow. So anyway, let's continue on. Up along this little section, you can see where the water has been coming down and then going along here, but it's also been going along the track as well. If you can see the grass that's, you know, pushed over this way, so I think it's coming from there. So what I'm going to do, because we want to keep the water off of the trail, that's the main aim of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a rock or something, or a log, and put it right there, build it up. So what happens is the water hits it and then just keeps going off the trail. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see how we go. So as you just saw me do, so the water can come down here, it'll hit that, and then just follow the natural path down that way. So all I've done is just throw a log there, put on a little bit of dirt. It'll probably take a while to settle in. I'll probably have to come back and put a couple more shovel loads on it, you know, stabilize the log a bit more. But yeah, that'll help to get the water off of the trail. All right, so just brought you to another section. Now this is a little bit of a log ride into a small drop. The problem is, like, as you can see, you sort of just go off into the abyss. Like, the track does sort of go around here, but you definitely have to check your speed if you were coming off of that, you know, just so you know you didn't miss the corner. However, we've got all of this material here, so this stuff would be pretty good for making something like a berm. So anyway, that's a future project. I'll probably film that as well. So make sure you subscribe like we talked about before. And yeah, let's keep going. So we're at the corner of a trail, and yeah, get that one out of the way. So we're at the corner of a trail, and as you come around, you know, you brush this bush. Now, if you look, there's actually like spines and everything on it. So if there's blood at the end of a ride, no one knows how it happened, and it's not that bad. Probably came from one of these. So, but one thing I wanted to point out is there's no, the tree's over here and the leaves are just overhanging. Don't get rid of the whole tree. Just trim the bloody branches and, you know, train it to go that way. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so I've made the decision that I'm not going to do as thorough a job. It's starting to pitter-patter with rain, as you can see all over the lens. It's starting to get a little bit rumbly, and there is one particular fallen tree that I really want to get to today. So yeah, we're just going to continue on straight through and go hit that one. All right, so I've just come to where the tree was that I was going to clean up, but it looks like someone's actually beat me to the punch. Like, so as you can see, this is where it was. You know, it's a good thickness to it, and it went straight across the trail. So me and Pete tried to clear it the other day, but yeah, we couldn't. But it looks like some gorilla has come along and just bitten it off. So whoever the gorilla was, thank you very much, and yeah, saves me a job. Hey guys, yes, I'm gonna have to call it a day. You know, it's starting to rain a bit more, so you know, there's a bit of thunder around. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but you know, it's time to call it quits. Anyway guys, so I hope you really enjoyed that one. If you did, you know, it goes a long way for me to grow growing the channel if you like, subscribe and share, and remember, 250 subscribers. Once we hit there, going to do a competition for some reckless race concepts for you. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Keep on shredding. Rip on.